I was born in Cuba, so I got to know communism well for 11 years of my life before I left, know what big government is all about, and when the government tries to tell you what to do, what to think, even what to eat, is a peculiar story, but most of the country in Cuba was Catholic. They don't eat meat on Good Friday. Well, that was the day the government decided to bring meat into the marketplace so they could show that they were above anything else. And it was always continuous that way. We weren't allowed to talk bad about the system, or our parents would go to jail. We knew at home what to talk about, but at school we had to. So that was a pretty maturing process in 11 years of someone's life where you're supposed to just be a child. When I was 8 years old, I found my roller skates and I put them under a box and created a handle, and I went to the local store and I told everybody I would take your groceries home for 10 cents a block. That was my entrepreneur mind at 8 years of age, and I came home screaming to my mother, God, I think I found the American dream. I made $5 that first day, and she was very stern with me. We don't speak that way here, and don't ever mention America again. But it made me fall in love with a country that I had never even stepped foot on, and finally was able to leave when I was 11, not to the dismay of the government. They actually sat me in a room at the airport with a policeman and said, look, if you let your mother leave without you, we will throw a big party for you at the Pioneer Palace here in Havana as an example of the revolution. And I, of course, said, no, I'm leaving with my mom. Because I had that dream that people talked about, man, if you get to America, you could work hard and do something with your life. No one tells you what to do. You could really actually be independent and free. And I think that story is very similar to a lot of people that come to this country looking for that freedom, looking to have a better life for their children. And I think that's the overall immigrant story. So that was mine.